Silicon Valley has a huge sense of win-win-win, give and take, give and take. So people always help each other. When you ask someone for help, then there's a very strong sense that if the person that gave you help needs help, you will give it back to them. I think what VLab does is provides a platform to continue and maintain that win-win-win attitude. Stanford is one of the best universities for promoting, growing, creating startups. So much because of the ecosystem and the culture and the attitude. So when you see what happened with Google, the students developed some really interesting technology. And this technology, which was actually of value to building the internet, of value for getting more people to adopt the internet. And the professors were very supportive of it. The professors were supportive to the extent that they gave them free servers, they gave them free networking power. Then the professors also introduced them to some investors where they got their first $1 million, all with the help of the professor. So you can see that in contrast to a research university where the professors and the leaders in the university would say, no, focus on research, focus on research, focus on getting prizes, okay, versus focus on developing something society can use. They have this wonderful ecosystem in the Bay Area. You have all these investors, you have all these organizations like VLab, you have another organization called the Wireless Communications Alliance for mobile startups, and then you have all these investors, and then all these successful people that if you send someone an email or LinkedIn or Facebook, it's a 50% chance that this successful person you want to ask for help will respond to you. So it's this wonderful ecosystem of having all these necessary pieces and the culture of helping each other out and the accessibility really creates that. I actually talk to a lot of different governments and incubators around the world about what it takes to start up something like Silicon Valley, and I tell them one of the most important things is the culture, is the attitude of openness and helping and sharing, okay? And once you do that, it just grows, it synergizes, people help each other, the people develop some super hard solution because you have more smart minds working on it than just people trying to do it in hiding and not getting very far. You hit on it. You go to the very beginning, it all comes down to trust. I was hosting a electric car infrastructure company from Spain, okay, in the Silicon Valley. I took him to meet a company called Coulomb Technologies, which is one of the top electric car infrastructure companies in Silicon Valley. So I had the two CEOs meet, and the Coulomb, the Silicon Valley guy, was telling the guy what his revenues were, what his strategy was, how the software part was really the secret sauce of the company, and what their market projections were, on and on and on. And they're just, the Spanish are frantically taking notes. And then we walk out of the meeting, and the Spanish guy says to me, Gigi, doesn't he know that we're competitors? I go, yeah. Then why is he telling us all their secrets? I don't understand. We're his competitors. And I said to him, oh, this is the way it works here. The electric car infrastructure market is still in its infancy. It still really is tiny, and there's so much room to grow. Okay, and the way you grow is to collaborate and grow that pie faster, rather than trying to fight over that itty-bitty little pie that is now. Okay, so in that case, if you trust each other in a new market, you can work together, and it grows so much bigger. So if you each have half of this big pie, it's way better than trying to fight over this little one. And the way you're going to grow this big one is because you trust each other, and you collaborate, and you grow it together.